What's good, people? It's your boy Les, and welcome back to the channel. And today we got expected divorce to make her rich and end up homeless. But before we jump into this video, I asked if you would just do me a favor, and that is, and if you did that, I appreciate you. Now let's get it.
Just to be told I've got nothing in the will, nothing, and he was worth £33 million.
I'm divorced. Regret post-divorce. If I could go back knowing what I know now, I would never have downloaded a dating app or ever gotten on one. People will get on dating apps and spend massive amounts of time chatting, talking, and texting, basically just to do a job interview, only to find out you don't have chemistry and you wasted hours, months, and weeks getting to know someone. People don't really know how to set the correct boundaries on that, and that's a whole nother lesson. There's also not accountability because they are not in your friend group, your church group, any kind of social group, so you can't even have that filter of knowing anything about their background, and they'll quickly ghost you.
That's the thing, you know what I'm saying? Hey, a lot of these women, man, a lot of times it's like they just out of curiosity, man, they want to go ahead and see what's going on. So, you know, they're saying that they want to see if the grass is green on the other side, which is not always, you know, not all the time, you know, and when things don't go their way, that's when they stuck and living with regrets.
Divorce my husband. Why did I divorce my husband? I divorced my husband because I was making a certain amount of money. I divorced my husband because I thought I didn't need him anymore. I divorced my husband because I had this senior position at work and thought I held the same position at home. I divorced my husband because I thought I was better than him because I had my degree now. I divorced my husband because I thought a successful marriage meant I was here and he was down here. That is not success. That's sickness. I found myself divorced and out there looking for love in all the wrong places. This one and that one and that one and that one and this one and that one. And my body count going up and my value going down. I'm just going to call it like a TI is. All the while, my husband done found somebody else building a relationship and building a life with them. I should have stayed married to my husband. I felt like I was on this dark road with no street lights, pitch dark, and I couldn't find my way and didn't know which way to go. I felt lost. I felt like I was walking barefoot on that dark road with pebbles and hot rocks sticking my foot. I felt hurt. I felt alone because every time he and that one and this one and that one left my bed, I was alone all by myself. And which was supposed to be soft and comfortable for me, my pillow, it was now filled with tears. I should not have left my husband.
See, that's the thing, man. Like I said, guys, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times these women, they don't know what they have until it's gone. Basically, she the one that really left him, you know? And now Buddy done moved on, you know, with another woman. And like she said, her body count is going up. And the fact is that she felt that she was better just because she was, the breadwinner. You know what I'm saying? She was bringing home more money. So she felt that she was, bigger than Buddy, higher than Buddy. So, you know, she just have to live with the consequences, man. So, you know, don't leave nothing. Don't leave something if you got something good. Basically, you feel me?
I left my husband. I was only making like $16 an hour. And so that was not enough. And so I got myself into a lot of credit card debt because I moved into an apartment that I couldn't really afford, but I thought that someone else was going to be living with me in it. So that's
what do you mean? The ex?
No. Okay, so right after I got divorced, I got into a situation with somebody I knew from work. And
how quickly after the divorce?
Well, like immediately. It was like a rebound, right? I guess is what they would call it.
Okay.
And
like the day after?
Maybe. Sort of, yes.
Okay.
So I knew him, right? We worked together. That's how we met.
Well, wait, how long were you married?
Almost 5 years.
Did you guys ever have any kids?
Yes.
And you got with this person a day after?
Yes, but see what I thought he was like the love of my life.
A day after a divorce, okay.
Yes.
Sure. And you thought he'd be living with you?
Yes.
What's the problem with dating as single moms? I don't understand the issue with these men. We're talking men in their late 30s, like 38, 39, and as soon as you mention you've got children, they don't want to fucking know. And I don't get it. And then they go simping over 21-year-olds, and that's because they've got no responsibility.
That's the thing, man. A lot of times men don't want to take on the next man, you know. I don't want to say leftover, you know, it's just the fact that men don't want to be raising another man's child, you know. I'm not saying there's not no good stepfathers out there, but a man would, in actuality, would rather have their own child, you know, rather than to be raising the next man's child, you know.
Free spirited to get to do whatever the hell they want, and it makes them look good and feel better about themselves. There is nothing wrong with dating a single mother. Like, my kids are practically teenagers. Well, my daughter is. She's nearly 16. My son's nearly 11. If anything, I've got more free time now opposed to what I had 4 years ago. This whole stigma of, like, dating someone with kids has really, really got to stop. Like, it's wrong. It really is wrong. Like, what's wrong with me? I'm 33 years old. I know what I want. I'm responsible. I do a pretty good job raising my children on my own. I've been single 4 years. What's the problem?
I'm divorced. I thought I'd be happier, except the judge set the child support amount at $326 a month. $326 a month for 2 kids for child support is what he has to pay me. $326 a month.
You know, seems like she's upset. Seems like she's shocked. The reason why is that I'm pretty sure is that she wants the money for herself. You know what I'm saying? Not really for the kids, but for herself. I bet she wants something out of it that she can probably take some of that funds and go shopping with it. You know, that's what I really believe, guys. Let me know, guys, if you guys agree.
Because he's not working. Because he chooses not to. I was able to cross-examine him, which was fun. And I asked him how many hours a week he spends working or trying to sell houses, because technically he still has a real estate license, so technically he's still a realtor. He said 15 hours a week approximately is how many hours he works per week. Grown man. Grown, able-bodied man with transportation and no childcare to worry about, says he works 15 hours a week.
We transferred the Jeep title to my name three weeks before we separated.
That's accurate. You had coerced me into signing over, you know, a portion, adding your name to that in exchange for you replacing the money that you had removed from the LLC account that was there to make payments on the Jeep and take care of its maintenance.
Did I work the Jeep and I rented it in Turo for the past 3 years?
We did that together for a period of time, much less than 3 years.
Did you ask me to buy the tires of the Jeep with my money?
Absolutely not. That money was in the LLC account that was earned by us for the purposes of maintaining and making payments on the Jeep.
It look like, man, if I ain't, hey, let me know, bro. It look like she's cross-examining Buddy, but it look like Buddy's he's on his game. You know, he just look at him. He just laid back, man. He laid back. He ain't breaking a sweat. Let me know, guys, if you guys see that, if you guys agree.
You had removed that money to your personal account.
Did you remember that I bought and I replaced the Jeep tires, and that was a cost of $2,000?
We did that. That money came from the LLC account.
So we both,
our LLC.
we both were maintaining the cost of the Jeep in one way or other way.
No, you had never personally contributed money to that account. However, I had on multiple occasions when you had either removed money from that account and it was not available to make the payments and pay for maintenance, or otherwise?
Did I replace and I purchased the tires for the Jeep? Yes or no?
Objection asked and answered.
Sustained.
It is my husband's funeral, which unfortunately I cannot make because obviously I am busy here in Tunisia. I would have loved to have gone. We were together for 17 years. Unfortunately for me, he did decide to die on the week I had planned to come on holiday. So
he decided to die. What person in a right mind? What person alive actually planned their death? Unless you commit suicide, man.
I did make the decision not to go because, you know, I need a holiday at the end of the day, and my holiday is way more important than sitting in a church watching people cry. I would love to give him a good send-off, so I'm going to get absolutely drunk tonight with this new guy that I met.
Damn it. And she said she would have loved to give him a good send-off, but she's going to go ahead and get drunk with the next guy, some new guy she met. Bruh, this broad here, man.
I'm going to raise a glass for you, Jeremy, because you were an amazing husband, very rich. I can't wait to do the will reading when I'm home. I have made sure I'm going to be home in time to do the will reading because I would not miss that for the world, because obviously I am due to get a lot of money and that's a very, very important thing to me. So I hope you have a good funeral today, Jeremy. Love you.
Well, all good. Like she's just about, she more concerned about the money, man, that Buddy left off. I don't know if this is true, guys. Hope it's a skit. Hope it's hope it ain't real. But if it's so, wow, POS.
Things have to come to an end. So I did miss my husband's funeral because I was in holiday in Tunisia. I would not have missed my holiday for the world, and I know my husband would have understood because that's just the kind of guy he was. But yes, I have come back from my holiday just to make sure that I got back in time for the will reading, because I am not going to miss that for the absolute world. I have been held captive in the Ukraine for at least a week now, following my holiday in Tunisia, where I did get pregnant with a very well-known married celebrity's baby. However, I am very lucky to have been released just in the nick of time for my husband's will reading, because I do deserve all of that money. I spent 17 years with this man, which is a lot longer than any of his children did. So I deserve the inheritance a lot more than his own children. So I am going to fight the will with lawyers if he has left any of his inheritance to his children, because they do not deserve it, unlike me, who looked after him every single day for 17 years when they were out living their own lives. That money's mine. Wow. I spent 17 years of my life with an elderly man who smelled like cabbage, just to be told I got nothing in the will, nothing, and he was worth £33 million. And you think this is funny? I have wasted my life with a geriatric coffin dodger for nothing. And why everyone thinks it's so funny that my husband donated all his money to a bunch of cats and dogs. Who even likes cats and dogs? I'm literally going to be homeless. I've got no money.
That's crazy. Hey, honestly, man, if this is true, I absolutely don't feel bad for this broad, man. I don't feel bad, none at all, man, because, hey, you see that she just all about the money. She say forget the kids. She deserves the money more than the kids do. And if this is true by any means, if it is, hey, hats off to that guy, man. He was ahead of her, man.
My own house. Or my car. I'm literally going to be poor. I'm going to have to shop in fucking Asda, like all the other poor people. Not Asda. I've wasted my life thinking I was going to get millions by marrying that elderly coffin dodger. And he looked like a shriveled up fucking prune.
Well, guys, that's the end of the video, man. Hey, man. Y'all let me know, man. The more I do these videos, man, the more I'm thankful and grateful that I can honestly say that I'm a blessed man, man. I've been married for 17 years. June will make 17. years married to one woman, 3 children by her and with her. And a lot of these women, like I said, I see them like from what I'm seeing, man. I hope it's a skit. I hope it ain't true, but a lot of them, they're delusional, man. A lot of these women, they breaking off marriages for some fairy tale fantasy, and they don't. But they perceive that what they thought that they would have in mind, what they would get, doesn't necessarily come out to be their reality, and it's just mind-boggling, man, to see how these women could just, go and want to divorce a man that basically I would want to say grow old with, But statistics shows that men are not the one that, specifically that wants to get married, wants to get a divorce. Is normally the woman that push for it. And as you can see, guys, the proof is in the pudding. We done seen it in his videos. Let me know, guys, if you guys agree, if you guys like the video. Feel free, chime in, come in, put down in the comments. Let me know if you rock with your boy. But if you made it to the point of this video, guys, it's your boy Les, and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time stopping by, consider subscribe to the channel, man. Give this video a like. You'll be doing me a favor, and at the same time, you'll be helping me out. If you haven't already, hit that notification for your boy, man. And if you got me, I always like to leave you with peace, love, and God bless. Love you guys, and Jesus love you best. Jesus is Lord, and let's get it. Peace.